All right, thank you. Thank you for having me here today. Thank you to all the organizers of this event. I know it takes a lot of effort. And especially thank you to all of you who are here today. I know we all have busy lives, but I think we all agree that there's no more important time than now to act for the causes that we believe in. And there's, I think, in my opinion, no more crucial cause than having a livable planet. In the 1990s, I was an intelligence analyst with the Defense Intelligence Agency. And as part of that job, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel to a number of foreign countries, particularly in the Middle East and South Asia. And unfortunately, those countries, even then and since, have claimed many lives in warfare, including many American lives. I was struck even then at the effect that climate change, the role that climate change played in those conflicts, often either the root cause of them or a significant contributor. And certainly the same remains true today. NATO estimates that in Yemen, approximately 80% of the conflicts there are due to diminishing water supplies, while in Syria, a drought that started in 2006 is considered a significant contributor to the ongoing and escalating war there as well. But it's not just foreign conflicts that are a risk to national security from climate change. It's also domestically, as we ourselves see the threat from either increasing numbers and severity of wildfires or more powerful hurricanes. Every year, Americans in this country die and billions of dollars are consumed in fighting the effects of climate change. Fortunately, there's a lot that we can do to combat it, even from a narrower perspective on national security. One of my favorites, and I can see it's very popular here today as well, is renewable energy. And that's one of my favorites, not only because it helps to combat climate change, but because it means true energy independence. Energy independence is not simply consuming only oil that's produced in the United States. Because even then, the price of oil, which has such a profound impact on our economy and our lives, is really determined by other events worldwide, and especially on decisions made by other oil-producing countries like Russia or Saudi Arabia that certainly aren't our allies and certainly don't have our best interests at heart. Fortunately, too, climate change can be combated by working with our allies, especially other democracies who also see the threat and genuinely want to act. Doing so not only helps to ensure that such efforts will be successful, but also helps to improve our standing in the world and strengthening our existing alliances. Certainly something like pulling out of the Paris Climate Accords only makes us weaker as a country. Okay. And then, of course, there's the decisions we can make every day to help combat climate change, whether it's taking the bus or riding a bike or deciding to recycle. Those are individual impacts we can have on a daily basis. But I'll end on this. If there's one single action you take to help combat climate change, it should be, in my opinion, to vote this coming November. And I see right over there someone holding up a voter registration sign. I say with no exaggeration that I think the upcoming elections are the most critical not only in our own lifetimes, but perhaps in the entire history of our country. And I would encourage you to vote yourselves, to get your friends to vote, and to vote for people who will make wise decisions regarding the environment and climate change, and to vote out those who every day are trying to harm us. I know I don't need to say any names. Just please vote. Thank you.